So next day, I get woken up early. They're like, hurry up, your uncle Samir is coming to pick you up. He's gonna take you to his house, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm like, oh man, like like I'm tired. Like I just woke up, I'm tired, all this stuff, right? So Tio Samir, he picks me up, he takes me to the house that they're building, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we check it out. We're hanging out, and then my aunt's like, "Oh yeah, you were gonna come with us because we are gonna go pick tomatoes at somebody's house, and it's nearby." I'm like, "Okay, like whatever you guys have planned. Like I don't necessarily have anything planned really." So my uncle was like calls her and it's like, "Oh, where are you? He's still here. What's going on?" She's like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Send him up the hill. We'll be up there." Um, so my uncle draws a map and he tells me, "Yeah, just go up there." And I have my camera, so I'm like, I'm not freaking out, but I'm a little worried because you have a camera, you have a nice phone, things can happen. No, Dios, I mean, it's like, yeah, just follow the map. People know me. You'll be okay. I'm like, but people don't know me. I'm like, all right, it's cool, it's cool. So I'm going up this hill. I am exhausted. Like it wasn't even like 10 minutes. But it's like when you're going up a mountain. You're going up a mountain. I'm telling you, if you want to exercise, come run on these hills, mountains, whatever. You'll be set. But walking up, two guys walking past me. We say, hello, and then they turn around. And they're like, I'm like, oh man, like what's about to happen? They're like, are you David? Like, yeah. They're like, oh, your aunt sent us to meet you. I'm like, whew, okay, cool, we good, we good. So we go up there. I meet my aunt, and she has her bilingual kids there, some of the younger ones, and they're picking tomatoes. And the guy has sugar cane sugar. Like they have a spot where they actually make the sugar from the sugar cane, and it's pretty dope. And you literally like get like a paddle, and like you just like dip it in there, and then you just eat it. Turns your mouth black though. Just rub it off, but I don't do sweets like that. But my cousin, he was like, "Oh, I'm on my 15th one." I'm like, I'm straight. So we did that. Saw beehives, like legit, like dope beehives, and I took pictures of them. I mean, it was just amazing. It was just great. Came home for lunch, and then I ran errands with my grandma and abuela, grandma. And my family here pretty much knows that I have other family members, like my blood, family here. My blood family or my half blood, I don't know. It's weird, long stories. Anyways, they work in a market. And so when we were doing errands, grandma was like, "Hey, Abuela was like, do you want to go do you want to go see your sisters?" I was like, I wasn't really ready, but I was like, let's go try it out. Let's go check it out. We're right here. We go to this one stand, and it's my nephew. My nephew's like, in charge of that spot. And then there's this girl behind him sitting down, and there's a baby. So I'm like, well, she's like turned around. So I'm like, who could that be? Like, that makes no sense. I'm not. And then she turns around, she sits down, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's my son, or that's my baby." I'm like, "What?" So grandma's like, "How old are you?" Abuela's like, "How old are you?" And he's like, "I'm 18," and the baby's 18 days old. I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "That's crazy." Wow, like I haven't seen him in so long. But anyways, it's a very very interesting moment for me. Just very been very reflective of that lately. But I'm glad he's doing okay. I'm glad that they're both gonna work through this and they're gonna take care of the baby. I mean, like beautiful baby, and just glad it went well for him. I'm glad he's happy. He looks happy, anyways. So that was pretty cool. Um, Came home, took a nap, and then I just had dinner with Santos and Abuela. Santos is our cook, so it was cool to like hang out. She's like my favorite. I call her my best friend. She's pretty cool. And then the next day, I'm telling you, I've done so much. I've just been running every day. Now, the next day, Poppy's like comes over and he's like, come on, get up, let's go, we gotta go, you gotta go to work. I can't take you to this other meeting, but just go to the coffee, uh, not office, but like they had this coffee plant and you're gonna work over there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I meet up with one of my cousins. We go to the coffee spot and we work. Man, I wish I could explain what we did. Pretty much what we did is there's a whole bunch of, it's like gravel, not gravel. There's like cement, right? And then there's just like piles of, and it's like flat piles of coffee. And what we have to do is we have to rake them. You know, so when you rake them, or when you mow on something, you go one way first, and then you go the other way second. So you do that. That way the coffee dries. So we did that. We were doing that for, we. I mean, it was like 4 piles, like huge piles. I mean, I wish I could explain them to you, huge piles, and we had to do that. You know, one way, all the way, all four or five piles, and then we had to start over. We had to do them the opposite way, do all the way through, and then after that, we were on our third try or our third, go about, and we had to put them into piles. So we had to put it into a long pile, long pile, long pile, and then they would take the coffee inside and grind it and take care of with the rest. But man, I did half a day. I'll be honest, I did half a day, and I was like, I'm done. My back is killing me. If I do half a day right now, I'll keep doing a half a day until I can do a whole day. I left. It's like I'm out. I came home, took a nap. I was supposed to go to a birthday party, but no one came to pick me up. So I was like, cool. Took a nap again. And then Abuelo kind of woke me up and was like, hey, do you want to go? We're going to Tio Samir's house. So not the one they were building, but they're where they're staying at right now. So we went up there, and Abuelo pulled out the guitar. And he's playing the guitar. He's a really good singer. So he's playing the guitar, singing. The kids were playing their instruments, and the Asaida was cooking. Yeah, it was just really cool. I had a really nice dinner with them. Abuela went to Tegus for a doctor's appointment. She won't be back till tomorrow. So it's pretty much just been me and my abuelo hanging out at the house. And let's see, what's today? Well, yesterday, man, see, I'm not even done. Yesterday, abuelo and I went to get a car battery for his car. We drove around in the morning. Then I actually went to the Asaida school where I'm going to be teaching, and yeah, I actually taught 3 classes. Like, she was talking to some parents, and then she was like, "Yeah, go ahead and go talk to them." So, like, I said, "Hi, how are you? What's your name? How old are you?" I didn't know. So, I mean, she didn't come back, so I just kept teaching. I kept talking to them and kept trying to like see how much they knew. So yeah, taught 3 classes on my first day. Yeah, it was pretty cool though. It's really cool. I'm glad that it's been going well. And today, I mean, it wasn't much today. Taught 1 class. I've kind of figured out that I'm gonna be teaching 1 class, but I'll also be teaching adult classes starting Monday. I'm not. Look, we're still figuring this out, but that is my last few days. So yeah, just trying to keep you guys caught up, but I made it. After all of that, I made it. No more police officers for me. I'm straight. I'm good. And then Tio Samir, oh my goodness, man, like he's a good driver, but and he had a washer machine in the back. Oh man, but yeah, it's been quite an adventure so far. So thanks for paying attention to all of this, and hope that everyone's doing well. Just know that I've got a lot of adventures to come. I'm gonna keep sharing them, be transparent. But yeah, you guys are caught up until tomorrow, and we'll check it out. We'll see what happens after that. We'll see how many times I'll be posting, but just appreciate anyone that's even looking at this. I know it's a long one, but thank you for sticking through it. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful night or a good morning. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.